Hello, my turn. It's Mama here. Going to show you today how I dress for winter activities. First hint I have for dressing for winter activities is knowing how your body stays warm. What's important for me to stay warm is my feet need to be warm, my head needs to be warm, and my arms need to be covered. If I'm covering my arms well, my core has an extra layer and it's usually pretty good. But if my core is warm and my arms are not covered, I still get cold. So I have to cover head, feet, and arms to stay warm. Second tip for dressing for cold weather is layers. Layers are your friend. You can add a layer if you need to be warmer, take a layer off if you're a little bit too warm. Layers, layers, layers. Third is use what you have. You don't need to go all out and buy tons and tons of expensive gear. There are a few places where I feel like it's important to spend as much money as you can. But again, if you don't have a bunch of expensive clothes, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you what I have. It's a lot of stuff that's just in my closet. This is how I dress for winter activities. Let's start with the feet. First off, I did spend some extra money on really nice Keen hiking boots. I did get them on sale, so I saved a little bit of money there, but well worth the money. These are shoes that are going to last me a long time, and they have ankle support, extra laces, really nice tread, and they're waterproof. So when I'm hiking, I can go through streams, I can walk through snow, I can do all kinds of activities. My feet aren't going to get wet and then cold and then make me cold. Well worth the money. Again, buy what you can afford and get as good of a shoe as you can. Next are socks. This is another place where I spend a little bit more money and get the best socks that I can afford. These are some really nice smart wool hiking socks. They're padded in the toes, they're padded in the heels, they're taller, so they fit well inside my hiking boots and cover my ankles so the boots don't rub on my bare skin anywhere. And they're wool, which means even if they get wet, they're still going to keep my feet warm. It was important for me to have 100% wool just for that reason. Sometimes, if it is a little bit colder outside, I will put socks underneath the wool or on top of the wool just to give me an extra layer of protection. So I do have some socks that I just wear with my walking shoes that I will put on first underneath my wool just to keep my toes a little bit warmer if it's really going to be cold or if I know I'm going to be hiking through a lot of snow. Next up is my legs. Now I can go hiking and my legs can get a little bit cold and it doesn't faze me. Other people have to keep their legs warm or they get cold. Again, know how your body needs to stay warm in order for you to feel comfortable. I just received these fantastic fleece-lined leggings for Christmas this last year. I didn't think it mattered if my legs stayed warm when I was hiking, but let me tell you, after wearing these, I'm totally sold. They were fantastic. They were a really nice gift for me. I would have never purchased these for myself, so I'm really glad I have generous children who purchased a couple of pair for me. So this is one way to get your legs a little bit warmer. Wear leggings underneath some sweatpants, wear some nice cold weather base layer underneath your leggings if you need a little bit extra, whatever you need. That's how you keep your legs warm. For my core, I need to make sure that my arms are covered. I have a couple of layers that I use to cover my core and my arms, and I layer according to the exercise that I'm going to be doing. So if I'm doing something a little bit more strenuous, I'll put on fewer layers because I know I'm going to be building heat as I exercise. If it's just kind of a rambling walk, I'll put on an extra layer so that I stay warm. And also the temperature outside. If I'm out where it is 20 degrees, I need a little bit more than if it's 50 degrees. So this is what I have. I have a regular t-shirt on underneath at all times. And then I will mix and match between a long sleeve t-shirt that I received at a conference one time. It's fantastic. I love it. A medium weight sweatshirt that has a nice hood and then a heavier weight sweatshirt that also has a fantastic hood. I'll mix and match those a lot depending on what I need. And then on top of all my layers that I have this really nice jacket that I wear that acts as my water barrier and my wind barrier. It's not waterproof, but it does repel enough water that it usually gets me through most of my activities. If I am out and it is a deluge, or if it is been raining for several hours, it will get wet. But for the most part, it's a really great barrier against wind and water. And I just put this over the top of everything. It doesn't add a lot of warmth, but it does provide that essential barrier that I need. Next, hands. I have a confession to make. I don't wear gloves. And I know that sounds a little strange in talking about how you dress for winter weather to say that I don't wear gloves, but I don't. I'll just tuck my hands partially inside or tuck my fingers inside if I need them to be a little bit warmer. I've tried to wear gloves several times and I've ended up taking them off every single time. So I just don't wear gloves. However, there's always a pair of gloves in my backpack that I have access to just in case. Again, I would recommend a lightweight glove and then a heavier glove that you can layer or wear according to what you're doing. Even if you don't wear them, I highly recommend you to take a pair with you. My next most fabulous piece is this wonderful gaiter that I have. Not only is it functional, I think it's super cute. I just wear this. It's really nice and functional. I'll wear it, tuck it into my collar. I can pull it up over my nose if I need it a little bit. I can pull it up over my ears to give me an extra layer on my ears. I can pull it all the way up onto my head. I can double it up if I need a little bit more than what the single fabric will give me. So it's really versatile. It's great. It's one of my favorite layers. I also use it in the summer on my head underneath my bike helmet. So I use this all the time. And then it comes to my head. Again, if my head's not warm, I'm not warm. I have a lightweight hat that is lined, and it's really nice for probably 90% of the time I go outside. This is the hat that I wear. It's light enough that it's a good coverage in warmer weather, but it actually does cover pretty colder. However, there will get times when I need a little bit warmer. This one is also lined. It's nice and fleece lined. You can see how fuzzy it is. And bonus on this one is it does have Bluetooth headset in there. I can listen to my audiobooks or my music while I'm hiking, especially on those long hikes. It is a little bit warmer. It's great for colder weather or if it's windy to keep my ears warmer. And then I stay warm. So let's get dressed, see what it looks like. That, my friends, is how you get ready to go out in the winter. Remember, it's all about the layers. Keep moving, my turn. Oh, this is going to be so much fun to edit. All right, how's my hair? Are we good?